Hello Blue fans, please like and share this video. Do not forget to subscribe. Chelsea have been experiencing a roller coaster of bad games, and this has been pointed out to a fault from their overly young players. Chelsea has recorded the youngest Premier League team this season and has found themselves stuck in 10th position in the league table. Here are the possible players who could leave Chelsea this summer. 1. Marco Cucurella. Marco Cucurella, having arrived Stamford Bridge in the huge deal from Brighton, many supporters would have wanted a lot more from the Seagulls 2021-2022 player of the season. However, he has struggled to fit into the Blues squad with inconsistent minutes in the Spaniard's arrival in 2022 while competing with Ben Chilwell. His current injury, though having recovered, has meant that a small rebound of good form at right back under Pochettino this season is likely to be quickly forgotten, leaving him as a potential target for teams across Europe. 2. Trevor Chalobah. 2 years ago, Trevor Chalobah looked like a piece of the Chelsea puzzle destined to help usher the club into a new, bright and brilliant future. Now, the dream of reality has kicked in, which has seen the 24-year-old set to leave Stamford Bridge. Talks of a move to Bayern Munich over recent months broke down, but it seems inevitable. With both the lack of minutes due to injury and the poor performances when he has played this season, that Chalobah won't be wearing the Chelsea shirt next season. 3. Noni Madueke. Another investment for the future that could go to waste. Noni Madueke has been able to show what he's capable of in the snippet of minutes he's been handed by Mauricio Pochettino this season. A cracking goal against Luton Town and another in the game before that Crystal Palace have been his only 2 involvements in the league campaign, having started just 4 times this season. However, his good performances for Chelsea have shown what he's capable of, but with limited minutes, many wonder whether it's in Mauricio Pochettino's plan for the future. If not, it could be another to leave this summer. 4. Kepa Arrizabalaga. It's telling that Kepa's most memorable moments in the Chelsea shirt are blazing the losing penalty over the crossbar in the EFL Cup final against Liverpool. 3 years after refusing to be subbed off for Willy Caballero in another shootout loss against Jurgen's club Fred. Now, he's adamant he doesn't want to return to Stamford Bridge, and with the arrival of Robert Sanchez and Dot Petrovic and Gaga Slonina over the summer, it is unlikely the Blues will want him much longer either. A loan to Real Madrid hasn't worked out for him either, with the Spanish international having been made the backup goalkeeper by Carlo Ancelotti since December. 5. Hakim Ziyech. Arriving at Chelsea with a lot of promise, it never really worked out for Hakim Ziyech. The Moroccan winger joined from Ajax with a stellar record of goals and assists, but never provided that for the Blues. He continually fell out of favour and in turn further down the pecking order. A loan move to Galatasaray has been refreshing for the star, and a permanent exit from Stamford Bridge may provide both sides with an amicable end to a stint with the club over the summer. 6. Raheem Sterling. Another star who has failed to truly find their feet at Stamford Bridge in recent seasons. Raheem Sterling has been somewhat embarrassed by the arrival and subsequent immediate impact of Cole Palmer from Manchester City. The young star has already beaten the England's veteran tally from last season, which was Chelsea's best record in that campaign, and looks well on his way to stretch that gap further. Raheem Sterling is one of the most senior players in the dressing room and has a wealth of experience on his side, but inconsistency has killed any hope of momentum building in a Chelsea shirt for him over the last few months. 7. Thiago Silva. Chelsea's main man defensively over the past few seasons. It almost feels like Thiago Silva has signed 1-year extension with the Blues at this point. Having helped the club win the Champions League just few years ago, he is no doubt provided stability in an ever-changing backline. However, it is unlikely we sign yet another 1-year deal with the club. Having reached the age of 39 back in September last year, whether he retires as a Blues player or leaves on a free when his contract runs out, he will no doubt go out as a fan favourite. 8. Mando. A long-term injury meant Broja had a lot of ground to make up when Mauricio Pochettino arrived at the club. But the Argentinian constantly reminded the press about his upcoming involvement upon his return. However, a loan to Fulham on deadline day in February looks to be giving him the minutes he needs to get fully fit. That being said, there had been interest in him from other Premier League clubs across January, and that could be taken further if Chelsea decides to go after a new striker in the summer transfer window. 9. Romelu Lukaku. The Romelu Lukaku vs Chelsea saga has been far too ugly for the club to continue. While it's fully on the player and has nothing to do with the club, it will be best to cut their losses as early as possible. Whether that means loaning him out early in the window or finding him a new club as soon as they can. 10. Conor Grealish. Arguably Chelsea's best player this season, interim captain Conor Grealish is yet to pen a new deal with his boyhood club, despite an obvious attempt to get it done. The star himself has spoken about his contract situation in post-match interviews and has reiterated his desire to stay at Stamford Bridge, with Pochettino even highlighting his impact this season. The 23-year-old has had heavy links to London rivals Tottenham in recent windows, and if the club aren't willing to tie him down with a new contract just yet, there will no doubt be more interest in him come the summer transfer window. Thanks Chelsea fans, don't forget to like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. See you on the next video. Thank you.